when I ask myself, what is a full and complete freedom? It is a freedom where I can be what God created me to be, with no limits imposed on me other than the limits of sin that will curtail my freedom to grow into Him.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want a full and complete freedom. Serious question I'm going to ask you.
Go ahead.
Do you want to be free like that?
Yes, sir.
Do you really?
Yes, sir.
We have black intellectuals that are brilliant, but they're not free.
All right, go ahead.
Because if they say what's on their mind, somebody's going to censure it. And so to keep tenure at a university, I'll only speak so much, and then my mouth is closed. You're not free.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Sitting in this audience is a dear friend of mine, great song stylist. She has the gift of song. But when you're controlled by forces that limit your freedom to express yourself, you're not free.
That's right.
Our artists are not free.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You and I admire them, but they're rich slaves. We can drive a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, live in a nice house, but a slave. Because somebody else is defining how high we can go. I know we got lawyers in here, brilliant lawyers. How free are you, lawyer?
Go ahead.
Somebody at the bar got a little control here. Some of you are doctors. How free are you, doc? You don't even concern yourself that you're a slave as long as you can continue to take money from your patient. But then when you join your medical association and you try to do this, and somebody say, hold it, you can't go no higher. And you go back to your office and you talk to black folk who are your patients, and in there you are free, but you're not free. I used to look at our business people and say, oh man, they're giants. And I found out that our business people are midgets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brother Gaddafi in Libya loaned the Nation of Islam $5 million
That's right. Go ahead now.
for us to make personal care products that I could put the brothers to work for themselves.
Go ahead. That's right, man.
I put it in the hands of a black man who already had a beautiful business already doing this. And he was so happy because he was also the chairman of the board of a black bank. And I took the $5 million and put it in his bank.
Go ahead. Tell us. Go ahead, man.
But some members of the Jewish community told him that if they made any product for me, they would pull all his products off the shelf. And he called me and said, brother, I can't manufacture these products for you. And then he came to my office with the president of the bank and begged me to take the money from Libya out of his bank. Are you free? A black man making $130, $140 million a year in his business, but he can't speak the unbridled truth because the advertisers will pull their ads from his magazine. Are you free? Some of us as preachers supposed to be free. But you can't preach the book from Genesis to Revelation. You got to please white folk if the book condemn them. And over here, the Lord said, stop by the office in the morning, Reverend, and I'll give you a buttered biscuit and a piece of fried chicken. How in the world can we be free? Bringing spiritual things under political rulers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want a full and complete freedom.
Yes.
I say I'm a Muslim, but I gotta make my religion a milquetoast religion in order to please government.
Right.
Islam is a religion of peace.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But tell the truth. Sometimes don't you have to go to war in order to get peace? Real. It's real. Islam is not a religion of violence. But why did the prophet pick up the sword? You can't make Islam a milquetoast religion, and Christians, you can't make God some punk God that you can do anything you want to do, and God is not going to hold you responsible for that. That's what I'm talking about. Here's a God, man, that exacts punishment when you exceed the limits. You know that in the Quran, it tells you, travel in the land and see what was the end of the rejectors before you. Well, why can't we preach that to the people? America is under judgment. Why can't you say that? Does it mean more to you to have your slave master's children pat you on the back, or to have God verify you as his servant? Satan is happy with passive religion. You ain't disturbing his house. You come to church and you shout, you sing, you praise him, go out the door, and you recognize he's the boss.
Come on, come on. Wake us up.
So you're a good person, but you're good for nothing. Because your goodness will not allow you to challenge the wickedness that pervades the society. And nobody that you represent, I want you to hear me. If Jesus came down tonight, Jesus not going to walk by the derelict.
That's right.
What are you doing living under the bridge when God gave you a universe here? Come, son, get up from under the bridge and let me show you. That's what Jesus would do. Jesus would see the prostitute. He would lament Well, he didn't pass by Mary Magdalene. He changed her way of living. Prophet Muhammad, if he came here tonight and he saw the suffering of the people, what would he say? Come on, let's have Juma prayer and read the Quran and learn Arabic and then leave the people in that condition. What kind of religion do you have? And it don't make you ache when you see your people suffering like this.